Come, let us chant and meditate like a goddess. It is Rey Skywalker Sunday morning. Let's spend about 30 seconds on housekeeping. This is the Dzogchen Semde Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. For more than 30 years, I have spent about 8 hours a day, almost every day. Oopsie, let's try this again. For about 30 years, I have harnessed my autistic special interests as well as my ADHD hyperfocus to spend about 8 hours a day, almost every day, studying, practicing, mastering, and reverse engineering the teachings and techniques of each school of meditation so that I can become your personal, nerdy, neurodivergent guide to nirvana. Welcome, my friends, to Meditate Like a Jedi, which is made possible due to the generosity of viewers just like you. Together let us chant thrice. Let us make the most of this precious opportunity by vulnerably noticing interdependent stress and exploring its impermanence. So I'm going to make a quick edit because that's how I roll. Oopsie. Let's try that again. Okay, 2 more repetitions. May we make the most of this precious opportunity by vulnerably noticing interdependent stress and exploring its impermanence. May we make the most of this precious opportunity by vulnerably noticing interdependent stress and exploring its impermanence. Hey, sweetie, I made a mistake. Would you... A life squandered in greed and competitiveness lies neither to peace nor fulfillment. Thank you. All I have and crave I give to all. All I have and crave I give to all. All I have and crave I give to all. This statue represents the meditator. This illustration above represents either the teaching or the teacher, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Your job is neither to believe nor visualize, but to simply recite these words and let them work our magic. For energy is guided by intention, and intention is guided by just words. Together. Lama, come to this crown. Lama, come to this crown. Lama, come to this crown. The key to mindfulness is just a fancy word for noticing mind's antics in a manner that is vulnerable, passive, visceral, random, and fleeting. The easiest way to do that is for us to silently and mentally recite the verb watch each time we feel air enter our nostrils. Meditation is just a fancy way for us to explain relaxing into mind's fleetingly non-graspable experience. Or I should say fleetingly relaxing into mind's non-graspable nature. The easiest way to do this is to silently and mentally recite the one-syllable verb rest each time we feel air exit our nostrils. The moment you have a specific question about Buddhist philosophy or meditation, do not hesitate to type your question in great detail in the chat window, for I tend to check for questions about every 5 minutes or so. The moment you have a specific question, do not hesitate about Buddhist meditation or philosophy. Do not hesitate to type your question in great detail in the chat window, for I tend to check for questions about once every 5 minutes or so. let's prepare to chant. Let's chant an explanation of this 10-syllable mantra. O Mamajatara, the swift and courageous, you drive away all fears with Tutari. So I'm going to do a quick edit because, haha, that is how I roll. Let's see if that works all right. It appears to. O Mamajatara, the swift and courageous, you drive away all fears with Tutari. Heroine fulfilling all aims with Ture, with a suitable Soha, may all be as beneficial as you. 2 more times. O Mamajatara, the swift and courageous, you drive away all fears with Tutari. Heroine fulfilling all aims with Ture, with a suitable Soha, may all be as beneficial as you. 1 more time. O Mamajatara, the swift and courageous, you drive away all fears with Tutari. Heroines fulfilling all aims with Ture, with a suitable Soha, may all be as beneficial as you. So our job is not to visualize or believe. Our job is just to passively engage with these words. On the path of patriarchy, one is active. On the path of matriarchy, we practice passively. Irony is that this passive path is the quickest path and the easiest path. So for the next 4 exercises, we're going to get better and better at letting go. We begin with the circumstantial. Let's chant. As we relax into our exhalation, circumstances or lots that we saw during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable or void as or Buddha's real or imagined paradise, pure land or vanti of light. We silently and mentally recite a 6-syllable synopsis of that which we just chanted, dividing the mental recitation between our inhalation and our exhalation. So our job is not to reason or believe or visualize. Every time we exhale, we are already wired, thanks to our parasympathetic nervous system, to physically relax and mentally release. That shatters the tyranny of our circumstances from controlling our choices or utterances or deeds. This is the liberation Buddha promised. During our inhalation, we repeat the 6-syllable synopsis in its entirety. During our exhalation, we physically relax as best we can while striving to chant this 10-syllable mantra 4 times per breath. Do give yourself permission to have a learning curve. Om Tare Tu Tare Dure Soha, Om Tare Tu Tare Dure Soha, Om Tare Tu Tare Dure Soha, Om Tare Tu Tare Dure Soha. We shift gears from the circumstantial to the physical together. As we relax into our exhalation, the body or form that we felt during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable or void as an archetype of enlightenment or yidam of light. Together, one more time. As we relax into our exhalation, the body or form that we felt during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable or void as an archetype of enlightenment or yidam of light like green Tara. So that's a bit tough to pronounce. It's almost a tongue twister, which is not the funnest thing to do. So let's do a bit of the old, let's do the do-si-do here. Let's hit cut. And hit paste. And I'm going to use, what's it called? Contemplative notation. I've got brain damage, and so sometimes I have word loss, and I apologize for any inconvenience that might pose. There we go. Let's move forward. So we're going to play with a 6-syllable synopsis of that which we just chanted. We're going to silently and mentally recite it during our inhalation as well as our exhalation. Our job is not to visualize or believe. Our job is simply to play with these words in harmony with our sympathetic nervous system and our parasympathetic nervous system. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Soha. 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 Let us get better. Let us practice an exercise to get better and better at letting go of the interpersonal. Letting go of the interpersonal doesn't mean we stop loving people. It just means we learn how to love and let go in harmony with the workings of our autonomic nervous system. Let's chant. As we relax into our exhalation, all the communication that we heard during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable or void as a Buddha's real or imagined speech or horizontal mantra rosary of light. Let us now silently and mentally recite the six-syllable synopsis of that which we just chanted, dividing the recitation between our inhalation and our exhalation. Om Tare Du Nare Nure Soha. 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 As we relax into our exhalation, all perception, emotion, intention, cognition, recollection, or imagination that we noticed during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable or void as or Buddha's real or imagined seed syllable Tama Bija of light. Om Tare Du Nare Nure Soha. 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 We're now going to recite passive energy work. Lama blend with this mind. Lama blend with this mind. Lama blend with this mind. The statue of Green Tata represents us, the meditator. This drawing of a red Buddha reminds us of our teacher or the teachings. You might say, how can this Green Tata represent us? Simple. Just like us, her circumstances are appearing yet void. Just like us, her body is sensual yet void. Just like us, her speech is resounding yet void. Just like us, her mind is clear yet void. For the next few moments, let us meditate, which is as easy, as silently, as vulnerably, passively, viscerally, randomly, and fleetingly. Silently, reciting the verb watch as we inhale, and silently reciting the verb rest as we exhale. O Mama Shantara, the swift and courageous, you drive away all fears with Tutare. Heroine fulfilling all aims with Ture, with a suitable Soha, may all be as beneficial as you. So where Tara is the archetype of blessing and protection. Real or imagined is inconsequential. Our last 4 contemplations dealt with bringing the circumstantial and the physical and the interpersonal and the mental into the path of letting go. Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to bring those same 4 bases of mindfulness into the path of love. If you're a fan of Princess Bride, love. To love. Together. May all minds of all beings know me as joyfully enlightened as the mind of a real or imagined Buddha, symbolized by a bija, one syllable seed mantra, tam or tiklate drop. Om Tade Du Dade Du Re Soha. 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 May all relationships, communication, or speech of all beings know me as peacefully loving as a real or imagined Buddhist speech or communication, symbolized by this horizontal 10-syllable mantra. Om Tade Du Dade Du Re Soha. 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 May all bodies or forms of all beings know and enjoy the beautiful health depicted in Buddhist statuary of the blissful body of a Devi or Yadam, archetype of enlightenment such as Green Tara. Oh, I forgot to put in the contemplative, the chanting notation. Om Tade Du Dade Du Re Soha. 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 May all circumstances or lots of all beings now have the safety, good fortune, or boon. As all Buddhas, real or imagined, paradise, pure land, or Vanti. Om Tare Du Tare Du Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Tare Du Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Tare Du Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Tare Du Re Soha. In our compassion may we long to free all beings from the toxic tyranny of ever. Hating, craving, and clinging, metaphorically known as the three mental poisons. In our pragmatism, may our liberation of all others be fueled by following the Buddha's example, applying his instructions, and cooperating with his students. Described by the metaphor of the three wish-fulfilling jewels. Having sat for the better part of an hour, we might find it invigorating to conversationally recite an eight-syllable synopsis of that which we just chanted while performing what I like to describe as spooky squat thrusts. Woo! Do. There we go. We bring it on. You, me, three jewels. May we free all through the three jewels. May we free all through the three jewels. All the way down. Here we go. Okay. Whew. All right. Let us conclude by chanting the wishes for the preservation of the Buddha's teachings. May each meditation teacher truly understand the Buddha's teachings and practice master as well as teach him generously, lovingly, and wisely in the manner of centered spontaneity. May each meditation teacher spontaneously receive. Generous patrons, enthusiastic students, as well as devoted apprentices. And thus may many Dharma centers be successfully planted, nurtured, and supported. You have taken your first step into a much larger world. If you feel that I have earned it, you could give this live stream a thumbs up. You could even help support this channel. In approximately 9 hours, I would very much like to return to lead today's evening meditation class and group practice. And if you are as geeky as me, may the Force be with you always.